Hello and welcome to Summer Sparking Good Time. My name is Summer. If you're new here, hi, how are you? Um, so we're going to be doing our behind the scenes look into what I'm planning on for my October lineup. That's basically what we're doing. Now, this is one of my most viewed series that I'm doing, and if you're new here and you hadn't seen one yet, so basically I walk you guys through my thought process of what canvases I'm choosing for the next month and why. Now, that being said, if you have seen the previous selection videos, this is going to be different. And I will explain why as we go on. And we have a couple of disclaimers first. Number one, this is the second time I am filming this video because I had gotten a new microphone for the new camera I was planning on using, and um, I'm having major technical issues. But I thought, oh, I'll just use the new microphone, and the phone don't do the same sound quality as we're used to with this microphone. Number two, previously during this videos, I had the microphone located on my shirt, and I kept hitting it, and it kept making a lot of background noise. So you're saying there's a beautiful little headband thing going on, because this is how I typically record my videos. Is I have the headphone on with the mic attached here. That way I'm less likely to hit it, and there's normally a lot less background noise due to interference. Number three, holy crap, do you guys see how much more gray hair I'm having? Good night. That's just, I'm letting it go naturally, and so holy crap, I'm not gonna have a full head of gray hair by the time I'm 50, y'all. Okay, so there's that. Another disclaimer is I am wearing my sweats because in Central California, some kind of cold winter thing is going through that I don't know what's happening. But it went from 100 degrees to I woke up to 55-degree weather. So my body said, what is this? So I'm a little chilly. So we got the sweats on today. Okay. Now I am filming this on Monday, September 16th. My life changed and the structure of it on August 31st. Now, if you've been around, you guys, the channel, you'll know that I have multiple jobs, careers, whatever. I own a housekeeping business of my own. I am the CFO for my best friend Ashley's company, and I also take care of my chronically ill adult child Trinity. That being said, on August 31st, I added in taking care of a family friend who has some severe health conditions on the weekend. Now, it was supposed to be Saturday, Sunday, but so far I have worked. This is my first Monday off since August 31st. And it's not like a lot of hours, but it's hours that would normally would have spent diamond painting. I'm not even home. So I went from 3 basically around the clock things to 4. So my time where I have free to diamond paint decreased. Also during the month of September, my best friend Ashley she came for a visit, and she was here from Monday through Friday of last week. Now, I would not trade the time I got to spend with her or helping this really, really well-loved family friend with what she needs for anything in the world. If I'm behind whatever. Those things are more important to me. That being said, I may complain throughout this video that I am so far behind because I am a type A personality and my plan got derailed. I don't do well with that. My OCD, my little type A, I'm like, I am not where I'm supposed to be and the world might end. So be aware, I might be a slightly, it's not that I am upset that I did these other things. I'm upset that I wasn't able to do more, if that makes any sense at all. Okay. So that being said, is that all my disclaimers? Also, FYI, there is a lake out this door, out this windows, and there are 2 dogs that are cranky. So it's like every time they know I'm filming, they have to bark at something. So, and if a boat goes by on the lake, we're gonna bark. And I don't know where Jack is, but he will most likely make an appearance at some point because I'm filming. And Jack's the cat. Okay. So the plan of attack. Oh, and I've already filmed, like I said, I've already filmed this one. So I'm trying to like organize it better since I was doing it like off the top of my head before. And to be fair, even on the one I filmed earlier, I don't feel like I had a lineup chosen. So how we're going to start this video is I'm going to go through a little mini whip parade. I'm not going to give you as many details as I do in my weekly whip parade because that's not what this is. But this is for you to understand the logic and reasoning I'm talking through as I discuss the brain of what is happening and why. Okay. So I have moved things, so let me find everything. Okay. So I'm throwing things. Okay, so for the month of September, I had 6 kits in my lineup. So far in the month, I just hit the microphone after I tried not to so far, but my hair got in my way. Okay. In the month of September, I had 6 kits in the lineup. I have only so far completed 1, and that is Harold the Fancy Goldfish by Ariel Marginson from Jaded Gym Shop. This is only a 30 by 37 centimeter, 28 color. I hate the color blue as of right. And I tend to gravitate towards blue. It's just the thing. But then once I start diamond painting all the blues, I get really irritated really quick. So, yes, I do have a finish for September. This post review should have went out today, the 16th. So, there's that. So, I do have a finish. Woo! Now, we're going to go over the rest of the whips. Okay. Disclaimer. This is currently my current whips. And this chair closest to the camera. This back here is the whip graveyard. Now, a current whip does not count as a whip graveyard until the month ends. Okay, so if for some reason, there is literally a hair trying to take my face off. Okay, so if for some reason I have any of these canvases still as whips at the end of September, they will migrate from current whips to whip graveyard. Now, because of the quantity of current whips, so there's 5 here, that's 10. Ugh. Okay, I don't like. I hate whips. Jess, I know you're probably sitting over there going, Summer. I know. Don't come at me. I am not allowed to buy another premium kit until I have 0 whips in the whip graveyard. That does not mean current whips. So, like, I know I will not be able to buy a kit until at least November because that's the soonest I'm allowed to work on these. So, if I finish these in November and start something else, and I have that whip, that is okay for me to order. I just can't have any of these whips unfinished before I order. So there's going to be 10. You will see them today. You will see completions of those before you see a new premium kit that I've ordered. Okay. Disclaimer. All right, we're good. So, current whips. And my number 1 priority is Aveline, Mother of the Woodlands, by Cheryl Baker from Diamond Art Club. Now, this is my September extra large square drill canvas for that challenge series I'm doing. And this is the bottom half. And as you can see, I'm currently working on this middle section right here. I expect to be at this halfway point by the end of the day. I have nothing to do today except film and diamond paint. Hallelujah. Do you see how cool this is, guys? Let me see if I can get closer. I am loving this. I'm trying to see. Look at the talons on the owl, guys. I love it. And these, I think these are magnolias. I absolutely am in love with this canvas. She will be done by the end of the month. If nothing else gets done, it will be her. I'm going to go set her back on the table where her drills are because when I finish filming this video, she's who I'm going to be working on. Okay. Well, I'll put her right here. Close enough for government work. My second priority for the month of September is The Message by Greta Lusky from Distracted by Diamonds. Now, this is the one that I forgot how to do math on, and it's in 35 sections instead of 30, and I have completed the bottom 10. And as you can see, she's just gorgeous. Please note the blues. There's been blues and everything blues. This is my second priority. If I get nothing else done, it's going to be Evelyn and this. The reason for that is I'm doing my Comparing Squares series, and I need this kit done to add Distracted by Diamonds to that series as the newest company that we're adding to it, right? Yes. Okay. So that's going over here. Okay. Now these next whips, it's entirely possible. I'm classifying these as currently in the morgue. They're in the morgue. Now, they might come back out of the morgue and join the current whips. Or they might end up in the whip graveyard. Currently, zero idea of how this is going to work out. None. No clue. So, this is Heidi by Camilla Dierco from Diamond Art Club. And I have finished this entire side. What is that? This side over here and half the top. I'm trying to get this very odd, like zigzag color blocking sections all done. See as it goes around. All the way around the background. I'm trying to do that first before I go in to the center because monotony has a name and it's zigzag color blocking. I'm just saying. So this is currently in the morgue. Okay. We're going to the morgue. We might take him to the graveyard. We might not. Okay. We might not. Can you guys tell I've been reading a lot of like coroner and murder mystery books lately? I just started a new series. It's called The Coroner's Daughter. I can't remember the name of the author, but I think the first one was free on Audible Plus in case you want to check it out. And I've been dipping my toes back into the Aurora Tea Garden series by Charlene Harris and the Kay Scarpetta series by Patricia Cornwell. It's spooky season, and that's as spooky as I get. Okay. Next up, we have Under the Sea by Sarah Mustafa, Diamond Art Club. I have only finished this top, largest, tallest section. But I have been talking to you guys about how there's like little orange dots inside of the green there. You see it? And they're not all the same color. But do you see how much line blocking I've had to do lately? But the colors on this section right here. But please notice, blue. I have blued myself to death. Okay. So, go into the morgue. Then finally, my last current whip is Cove of Wonders by Tom Thor Thordarson. He goes by Thor. This is from Daystream. Now, this kit is making me think I might not hate landscapes. So far, not mad at this. But please note the blue of the ocean. What have I done? I'm not exactly sure how I feel about where'd they go. The tiki poles over here, but I do feel like the ocean and like the beach are looking fairly pretty good, right? But still, morgue. Now, okay, let me say this right now. My two priorities are both square drills. The first, absolute first round drill kill I would pull from the current whips is this one. So maybe I shouldn't put it in the morgue. Maybe I should put it over in the priority section. I'm gonna put this in the priority section because sometimes you just need to change drill shape. Just sometimes you need to change drill shape. So that is where I'm at, so you guys can understand that portion of my thought. So this video, even though it's for my October selection, I'm having to look at September and November so I don't do something crazy for October. Okay, that'll make sense. I promise it'll make sense. So now, in November, my primary canvas, is going to be The Wicked Witch Estate by Cheryl Baker from Diamond Art Club. Now, I have only finished, too close, this little bottom section, right? But this is the November canvas for the extra large square drill challenge series. And so it has to get done kind of just like Abilene Mother's Woodlands, because I'm not going to be defeated by my own dang challenge. It ain't happening. So this one I have to do in November because it's my No Start November, that one, right? Yeah. Then the longest canvas in the whip graveyard. This is Escape from Eden. And at the time this one was released, she was going by Tanya Shitseva. She now goes by Eva Gaman. And this is from Craftably, Square Drill Kit. Now, this is the first ever premium kit I ever ordered. But I did not realize how big the size was when I ordered it. And at the time, I was still doing all my diamond painting on the little lap desk in my bed. So I got overwhelmed real quickly. But the colors of this are gorgeous. Please note that I am drawn to blue. Do you see the blue here? I'm drawn to blue. Never realized it until recently. Okay. So this one, all I have left is that, like, her head and a little bit of the stuff right here above her head is all I have left of this canvas. She will get done. She will get done. She will be done in 2024. I bought her in 2022. She has to be done this year. Has to. Okay. Then we have the Joyful Jolly Snowman. Have no idea who the artist is because this is a Diamond Dots. Diamond Dots? Diamond Dots, yeah. Diamond Dots. This one has the special drills. Let me see if I can get you close enough. So we have the larger crystals. So I've done this special stuff and done all the special drills. And they're doing these big red, like for the berries right here. And I've done all this section down here. So I don't have a whole lot left to do on him, but he's been sitting there since December 2023. 2023? No, December 2022. Yeah, because I took him to Arizona. So he's been started in 2022 and isn't done yet. Well, poo. I started him at the same time I started Herbalist Helper, which was my first finish of 2023. So yeah, okay. So then now our last two whips in the whip graveyard are my two from Crystal Canvas Art Designs. Now, before I say anything else about full crystal things, I ordered these and started these before I'd ever done a special. Before I'd ever done I had no idea what I was getting into, and I hadn't done enough research to know what are the better images for full crystal and what maybe I would not like as much. Okay, I would not order these 2 images were I to order from Crystal Canvas Arts Designs now, because I know stuff now that I didn't know then. Okay, number 1, I call this Colorful Frog. Like, I can't even find these kits anymore. So this is what I'm calling Colorful Frog. And literally, all I have left to do is this little bitty section up here. Just this little bitty section and a little bit right there. All right. This will be maybe 1-2 sessions. It will be done. My problem is I don't like the image. I don't like the image. But it reminded me of artwork that a friend had drawn for me, and that's why I gravitated towards it. But I have since figured out that is not what I enjoy drawing and painting. The last one in the whip graveyard is Christmas Warm Interiors. And I cannot remember the name of the artist. Like I said, I cannot find these anymore. They are long gone. But do you notice? I love this image. I do not love this image in crystals. Do you see? I feel like it's getting super, super muddy. My camera just cut off, so we're back. Now, I might like this better once I have more done, but at the time, hating it. What is happening with my camera? Okay, so if you've not ever ordered a full crystal canvas, I would highly recommend that you order a smaller canvas. I like a smaller, like 30 by 30, 40 by 40, smaller canvas. And I would strongly encourage you to do either a cartoonish image or a stained glass image, so you can see the difference of the effect of the full crystals. It's not like a special drill. It's different. When you have that many crystals side by side, it is a very different effect. Very different effect. So do yourself a favor, order something small to start with, and understand how the drills are different and how they react differently than what you're used to with your normal acrylic or resin drills. Because I cannot explain to you how much I wish I had my money back or had ordered different kits so I would understand and I wouldn't have bought what I bought. Okay? So that is the whip graveyard. Those are the ones plus the current whips that all must be done. So everything you've already seen has to be done before I'm allowed to buy a new premium kit. This is the price for coming off the no buy. I'm not real happy with myself, and I should not have done this to myself. Now let's talk about October. Now, pre-chosen for us is the extra large square drill canvas that we're doing in October is the Sanderson Sisters by Cheryl Baker from Diamond Art Club. Now, since I bought this literally release day, on my canvas right here, it says the Sanderson Sisters. On the Diamond Art Club website now, it now calls it the Sisters, and the Sanderson has been removed. So from this point forward, I'm going to call this the Sisters because I think it was a copyright issue with Disney. Okay, so this kit has been pre-selected. This is my extra large square drill canvas for October. It measures in at 89 by 70 centimeters and has 70 colors. And 2 of them are ABs. And then I have 2 with the Z, the leads with the Z. Is that the like metallic-y ones, I think? So there's that. You'll see more of this on the closer look when we get closer to October. So this is my main canvas for October. Let me put it back here. Okay. Now, Let's go from the biggest to the smallest. This is the special drills that I'm calling Halloween Elixir because, hey, look, it says Halloween Elixir on it. That I am in love with, and I got it just for October. This, I'm excited about. It only has 12 different drills. It'll be one session done, but I want to do it because it's cute. Okay, so there's that. Now, I could very, very easily do the Sanderson or the Sisters by Cheryl Baker for my Drills and Chills canvas, but I didn't really want to. I am torn between two that I would like to do for Drills and Chills, and you guys are going to get to vote. Okay, I'm going to put up a community vote. You're going to vote. We have to talk about them first. But before we get to that, I had purchased this Diamond Dots square drill kit the other day on clearance. And it's called, am I right side up? Yeah. It's called Party Time. It's very small. It's measuring in at, they tell me the fabric size is 51 by 39 centimeters or 20 by 15 inches. So it's really small. And this is the photo negative effect. These are not the right colors, right? Let me show you. On the box, it's like the turquoisey blues into the pinks. That's the image, okay? Now, I want to do this so I can add the Diamond Dots squares to the Comparing Squares series. So, and since it is so small, I think I could get this done in 2 to 3 days. So it is going in the lineup because it's going to add value to my channel, right? Hold that. So there's now, can y'all see it? We have the 3 on the couch. Now, as we're looking at them, the Sanders or the Sisters is very fall colors, right? We got the browns and the oranges and the greens. Like, I mean, it's very lighter fall colors. This is the black and the orange with a little bit of other. This is turquoise and pinks. Now, I'm not sure that I'm going to bring both of these in for October, but I'm going to bring in one of them, and you guys are going to vote and tell me which. Okay. Our first option, which is the kit I have been wanting to do since last Christmas, is The Spiral by Ivy Dollamore from Diamond Art Club. Now, if you're unfamiliar with this kit, it is what y'all know I love. It's a close-up portrait of this witch. But if you come in, there is a fall landscape here on the brim of the witch's hat. Let me tell you how much I love this canvas. In love, 100%. This one measures in at 22 by 31 inches or 55.8 by 78.7 centimeters. It is a square drill kit, and it has 45 colors. I see there's one Z right there and 2 ABs here. So, is Z fairy dust? What is Z? I don't know, metallic, whatever the Z represents. I can't remember. So this is option 1 for my Drills and Chills canvas, right? Now, my problem with this one is I feel like these color. Does this have the perforated cover? It does have the perforated cover. Okay. Now, my problem with this one is I feel like the colors are extremely similar to the Sisters. So, like, if I... So if I'm holding these up, I feel like my color choices are very similar. Do you see what I'm talking about? Okay. But I love her. I love her very, very much, y'all. My other option is The one I've been wanting to do forever. This is Temple by Mika Jelena from Diamond Art Club. This is also a square drill canvas. We're calling October squared, okay? Because it's all about the squares apparently in October. Now, this little girl, in case you're unfamiliar with her, let me get you closer. You see we have the steampunk vibe with the hat and stuff, and then the gears on the side. But she's a little vampire. See her fangs? And I love the colors. Now, she measures in at a 22 by 28 or a 55.8 by a 70.7 centimeters. And she has 52 colors. And I'm seeing a K. This one's a metallic as a K. So Z must be fairy dust or something. And 1, 2, 3, 4 ABs. Now, this one is drastically different colors than the spiral. These are easier to hold up together than the Sanderson sisters. So see, they're very, very different colors. So the Sanderson, the sisters is more of this color range, and this is very different. After what I'm going through in September, I need variety because I feel like I am stuck in a rut of colors. So color-wise, I like Temple better. And I also like the fact that it's vampire, so October is a better month for that. I feel like kind of off for anything else. And I feel like this one is very, very similar colors to the Sanderson sisters. But I could also pull her up if I finish everything in the whip graveyard because this is still very fall-esque, right? Very fall. But I don't know, so I'm letting you vote because I don't know what to do. So go vote. Help me. Tell me which one to do. I am most likely going to kit up both. But I am not calling both whips unless I actually put drills on canvas. Because I ain't doing that myself. I ain't doing that to myself. So that's what I think we got. So do you understand all of the summer dilemma? Do you understand my dilemma? I understand that it's self-imposed dilemmas, but it's making me a little bit crazy. These are the Temple drills, and so I know that the K is like metallic right there. So I broke another nail, you guys. I broke like 2 nails actually. I'm looking pretty bad. So I would love to hear your thoughts because like I feel like this video is probably a very good representation of all the wheels that are going around and round and round and round and round in my head because oh no. Now, like I said earlier, I wouldn't give the time I spent with Ashley up for the world. If I didn't finish anything this month, I wouldn't have changed that. I wouldn't change helping the family friend. I love to be a blessing for her. I love being able to give back. That's not the issue. The issue is my little type A personality. And now I have no idea at this point on the 16th of knowing where am I going to be by September 30th to know what's going to happen for October. So like on October, I'm going to do the 4 official kits for the lineup. The Sisters, Party Time, Halloween Elixir, and then whichever one the community vote gets, either Temple or the Spiral, for my Drills and Chills entry. So that will be there. There will only be 4 on the lineup, right? 4. There will be a standby of whichever one you don't pick, just in case. Okay, just in case I like fly through things. But it's possible that the whip graveyard might grow, or I might work on something I don't finish in September at the end of October. We shall see. It's a mess. It's a mess, I tell you, and I don't know what to do with it. But And like, it makes me sad because I was really looking forward to pulling in this diamond dots that I had gotten at Walmart. I picked this one up for not very much of the farmer's market, but now there's no way. There's nowhere to put this. There's It's a mess. So this is where my brain is now. This could change if somehow, some way, I get farther through the September lineup than I'm currently anticipating. Now, I don't have to go to San Francisco this week. I do not believe I have to go to San Francisco next week. That is virtually unheard of in my life. Typically, we're in San Francisco every week for Trinity. There is not a San Francisco trip for us this week or next. So that is a whole day, well, 2 days that I am able to add to diamond painting time. Typically, every week we're going to San Francisco. Now, if there is zero traffic, that's a 3.5 hour drive each way. So right there is 7 hours, plus the time for the visit, and then you have to add in rush hour traffic or whatever and city traffic, because if you've ever been to San Francisco, it's not cool. Okay. So I do have that time coming that I was not expecting. Amazingly enough, Trinity only has 2 doctor's appointments currently on the books that I know of between now and the last of the month. She has a video visit with one of our San Francisco doctors here. So I don't have to go anywhere. I don't have to do anything. I just have to, video visit. So yay. And then we have to do her infusion, which is also here. And during her infusions, those she does over in the family room with Nurse Benny. And I sit at the dining room table and I'm basically at her beck and call. So for her, Nurse Benny, during that process. And with the fact that we now have the port, that should be accelerated. So I'm going to have more free time Monday through Friday for the rest of the month. But I don't have my weekends anymore, right? And I'm on standby in case the weekday girl who takes care of Karen needs either a day off or assistance or something. Then my mother took off to Colorado to my brother's, and well, she's on a trip and she's going to go see all her buddies. I think she's going to Oklahoma, Arkansas, Kansas City, Colorado. She's on a trip, and so like when I talked to her this morning, she was in Amarillo. So I was like, "Oh, tell the people hi. I used to live there." So she was in Amarillo this morning, and so the household tasks that are typically divided into 3 people doing them. Now it's just Trinity and I doing them, which means it's more me doing them because there's a lot of things she can't do. So I'm gonna have to pick up the slack from my mom, because we normally split everything fairly evenly, and she's not here, is on me. Can't let the yards get bad or whatever, and there's like things to take care of. These like creatures who want to be fed and watered and all that good jazz. So I have no idea what I'll get done. Like, there's so many variables happening for me in September. And I don't know when my mother's coming home because my niece is begging her not to leave until after her 16th birthday, which is in October. So I'm like, I have zero idea of what my diamond painting time looks like for the rest of the month. Like, all of a sudden I'll get excited and be like, oh, look, I don't have to do this. But then I'm like, oh, but I have to do that. if that makes any sense at all. So like my entire schedule, it's like we put it in a some kind of container and shook it up real big. That's what my whole like schedule looks like right now to me. It's just absolute and utter chaos. There's I feel like there's no structure right now, and it's really making me crazy. It's really making me crazy. But I'll get through it. I'll get through it. I'll get through it. Pray for me. Send a good juju because it's a little chaotic for me. So that's the lineup. That's why the lineup is so crazy. And like I said, I'm going light on the lineup and for October because I'm afraid I'm going to have September roll over to October. Because remember that everything from September and everything that's in the whip graveyard must be complete before I'm allowed to buy a new premium kit. That does not include like the Diamond Dots clearance and stuff, or any of this stuff that we're picking up for like less than $15, AliExpress, Temu, yada yada. We're talking the $45, $50 and up canvases. I'm not allowed to buy any of them until all these are done. Not those back there. All these. These. And like I want to do I have to get a new rig in Kubitschek so I can do that event with Crafting with Shay and Ditsy's Diamond Den. I have to because I've already done my rig in Kubitscheks. There was a canvas I kind of wanted for another event, and I have to get. I don't know what I have for the Mermaids and Magic. I'm sure I probably have mermaids, but I need a new one. Okay, I just need a new one. And did y'all vote? Okay, so if you're in the VIP Facebook group for Diamond Art Club, or you're a certain level of member, you get an email and it has a link to where you can vote for artwork that you want to see come. Now, once again, they came at me with the Mary Engelbright, and I was like, because I mean, I used to be a huge Mary Engelbright fan. But did anyone else notice that there was Geneva Bowers in that? It was like Sanaya by Geneva Bowers was in that voting. I literally squealed when I saw it because as soon as I saw it, I recognized it. Because if you're unaware, Dawn by Geneva Bowers, that was done by Distracted by Diamonds years ago, is my unicorn. I want it so bad, like, want it. But at this point, I'm like almost willing to give a leg for any Geneva Bowers because you can't find them. If Geneva Bowers is going to finally let us get her art as Diamond Pings again, be still my heart. I don't care if I'm on a no buy. I don't care if I'm grounded. I don't care if I'm broke. If Geneva Bowers hits the release, I own it. Just accept it and move on. I don't care what I say. I will own it. So if you haven't voted, go check your emails. Go check the VIP Facebook group. Vote for that. Make this girl happy. I'm so excited. As soon as I saw it, I was like, and then I started screaming. They will make my day. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. So that's what I have for you today. I feel like I'm done talking my dang full head off. So thank you so much for watching. If you'd be so kind as to boop my snoot. If you're new here, that just means hit the like button. It's a quick, free, easy way for you to support the channel, and I think you're awesome when you do so. Also, feel free to share this video with anyone you think might gain enjoyment from it. I promise not to be mad at you. Leave me a comment. Do you understand why the October lineup was such hard for me due to knowing I'm behind on September and knowing what I had to deal with in November and knowing the restrictions? B, please don't forget to vote over on the community tab, or you can just put it in bag. Do we want Temple? Do we want the Spiral? Which one do you think is better? Do you like the fact that I've made the lineup smaller for October? Do you like the kits that you're seeing for October? I am not a spooky person. I'm not. I don't like the scared. I'm a big old scaredy cat. So you're going to see more fall-esque type things from me than you will ever see Halloween things from me. That's why I was so excited about the Halloween elixir. I'm like, it says Halloween on it, but it didn't scare me. Oh, I have a team in order, I think, with other little things too. So we'll see. Tell me if you saw about the Gina and Schneebauers. Did you vote for the Diamond Art Club thing? And did you see an artist that you're excited about? Tell me about that. Then anything else you want to tell me? I don't care. I would love to have conversations with you. I love having conversations with y'all. I love it. It's one of my favorite things. And then if you haven't done so already, please feel free to subscribe to the channel. I am on my way to 700 subscribers. I think I have like 671, 2, 3, somewhere in there. When I woke up this morning, I appreciate it. I'm like, my hobby channel that I was like, literally thought I'd have like 20, 25 viewers, and I'm at 670. I'm like, yee. And it makes me happy. So I appreciate y'all so very much. Like, never in a million years did I am, no. Mm-mm. But thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I'm going to get off because I'm never going to get these finished if I sit here and talk to y'all all day. So until next time, I love y'all. Bye-bye.